Hanging in there? It's been a long time sitting down. It's really great to see all of you here today, and my name is Maureen Cover, as Mr. Kaiser mentioned, and I kind of have 3.5 children here because my husband, Andy, down there has done the summer stock theater with the children every summer for, I think, 5 years now. So there's myself, Andy, and our 3 children. Margaret, who is a freshman, Sophie, who is a senior, and then Philip is a 2015 graduate attending Middlebury College in Vermont. And for many of you, I know deciding to come to St. Joseph's is a no-brainer, but there are a lot of you in this room who aren't sure, and this is a really stressful time. Our family has been in your shoes several times over the years, and my hope is that maybe our story can help you with your decision. Sophie, our middle child, was our first to come to St. Joseph's. When we told her that she was switching schools, she wailed, "You are crushing all my hopes and dreams. Why?" She really did. And it was a dramatic but fair question. She was attending my beloved alma mater and had great friends that she really did not want to leave. When she said, "I am happy," we said, "We think you can be happier." And these are the reasons why. First, you need to know we are a nerdy family, really nerdy. And we love to read, we love big words, and we love to talk about the things that we've learned. Our children need a school where everyone, the teachers, the parents, the administrators, and the students think that there is value in learning simply for the joy of learning. St. Joseph's is that kind of school. We find it to be an authentically well-rounded school, and that this entire community nurtures and praises all talents: academics, athletics, the arts, student government, student volunteerism, and all the many, many passions that your children have. Second, we crave consistency and kindness. Ask various adults and students here what this school is about, and you will find a remarkable degree of similarity in their responses. Importantly, those responses fit the school's mission statement of seeking academic excellence and striving to form the minds, hearts, and souls in the likeness of Christ. Educational studies show that a school whose mission statement is known and supported by its community is more likely to succeed in that mission. St. Joseph's, again, is one of those schools. Moreover, its strong identity and clear purpose lead to consistency and behavioral expectations. At one school we attended, one of my children said to me one day, "Mom, if I see something bad going on, there are only 2 teachers in this building that I can count on to do something about it." That led to feelings of insecurity. No one at that school was sure of behavioral boundaries. But because expectations and consequences are known at St. Joseph's, and because positive actions are praised here, there is a culture of stability and kindness. Mean things do happen sometimes. However, it is not socially acceptable to be mean here, and it becomes less acceptable as the students move through the school. One of my favorite stories is about a friend's son who tripped and fell all the way down the middle school stairs during class change time, and it was his first week of 6th grade. He landed on his back, turtled, arms and legs up in the air, and he could not get up, y'all, because his backpack was so heavy. His mother was horrified. He was thrilled. "Mom, it was awesome," he said. "At my old school, people would have laughed at me and stepped on me as they walked by. But these 2 high school girls stopped. They helped me up. They walked me to class, and Mom, they said hi to me in the hall later that day. It was an amazing day, Mom." So, Our third reason for coming to St. Joseph's sounds really odd. Andy and I want our kids to fail. That sounds really kind of mean, right? But having everything come easily isn't good. You never learn how to persist, how to ask for help, try a new strategy, or risk a seemingly silly question. We have known several brilliant people who have faltered in college or in their careers because everything they did as teens had come easily. I'm telling y'all, easy A's are overrated. So, Andy and I want our children to make the occasional D or F on an assignment, and St. Joseph's has not disappointed us. But here's the crucial detail. We want our kids to fail with support. This is a hard school. To do well, your children will have homework every night. There will be times when they feel like they are being asked to teach themselves. But the teachers love to give assistance. They make themselves available before school and after school, during lunch and during their free periods. My children have emailed questions to teachers at 10 and 11 o'clock at night and gotten answers back that night. They have classmates who band together to study all the time and help each other. There are peer and adult tutors available. Your child will have help all along the way of their academic journey if they come here. Because our academic expectations are high, your child's GPA may be a little lower than it would be if they attended another school. However, the skills and work ethic that they develop at St. Joe's position them to transition easily to college and the work world. My Phillips marketing internship this summer is a great example. With no background in automotives or business, Phillips' two main tasks were helping to develop a website to advertise a new tire line and writing blogs about developments in the business and tech worlds. To accomplish both tasks, he had to cull through lots of new information, analyze and synthesize it into professionally written works of publication, of his own for publication. He discovered that his abilities to research, evaluate, and write effectively and quickly were hugely marketable skills. He worked hard at St. Joseph's to learn those skills, and it was incredibly gratifying to use them successfully in a career environment. Another reason we are here is that extracurriculars abound at St. Joseph's, giving students multiple opportunities to grow outside the classroom. At a small private school, a strong desire to participate is frequently all you need to get involved on a team or in a club. At a large public school, my children probably would be known only as good students. But at St. Joe's, they and their classmates get to be so much more. For example, one or more Coburns has been involved in, get ready, Rotary Club, cross-country, track, soccer, swimming, creative writing club, St. Anthony's tutoring, theater acting, theater production, theater crew, chorus, youth and government, and speech and debate, and I have one child getting ready to start lacrosse for the first time ever. So, my kids are students as well as athletes, service volunteers, performers, builders, authors, politicians, and orators. They make more friends with each activity, and they see themselves as good at lots of things, which empowers them as they head into the larger world. We have their teachers, coaches, directors, and peers to thank for this huge gift of confidence. Because we are a small school, your student is known, really, really known by the teachers, even ones who never directly instruct your child. Our teachers pay lots of attention to conversations and personalities, gleaning interest and talents. So many positive, joyful moments have happened here because a teacher saw potential in a student and challenged him to step outside of his comfort zone. Teachers voluntarily eat lunch with students, stay after school to chat, console, or mediate. They go to games, concerts, and plays to cheer. They leave encouraging notes in lockers. They pray for and with our babies. A teacher frequently will be the best part of your child's day. This is because our students are known. Being known leads to love, and truly our faculty loves our students. My Margaret is a nonconformist buckshot thinker. See, they're laughing, I know that. A teacher pulled me aside one day saying, we need to talk about Margaret and her answers in class. She said, you know, her answers seem really bizarre sometimes, but I have figured out that if I ask her to explain herself and give her time to unwind her thoughts, she knows exactly what she is talking about. She just needs a patient and appreciative audience. That teacher, like so many others here, took the time to see my daughter as herself, as an individual, and she chose to see a strength where others in a hurry might see a weakness. She loves my Margaret, and believe me, my Margaret knows it. So, my wailing fifth grader with the crushed hopes and dreams. The summer before starting St. Joe's, y'all, was really tough. Sophie was furious at us. And then, glory be and thank goodness, she got in the car at the end of the first day of school and exclaimed, "Thank you, Mom. Thank you so much for making me do this. Today was fabulous. Everyone was so kind. I made 10, count them, 10 new friends today." The second day, she got in the car and said, thank you, Mom. I used big words today, and no one looked at me funny. This is going to be wonderful." Every day for a month, Sophie's first words upon getting into the car were, "Thank you." At the end of September, her carpool comment was, "Mom, I love St. Joseph's. I can be myself here." And that hasn't changed. She's been here since 6th grade, and she's graduating. Sophie's siblings saw how much happier she was and asked to come here themselves. And like her, they each have blossomed and grown in the ways that we hoped they would. They can be themselves, get challenged and encouraged by teachers and peers, and feel that who they are and what interests them can be used for good in this world. We encourage you to read the school's handbook and the website. Talk to as many St. Joseph's parents and students as you can. If what you hear and read matches what you want for your child, please give St. Joseph's a try. Risk a change. See what kinds of hopes and dreams come from being at a school where there is consistency, kindness, supported challenge, and opportunity. See what happens over the years when your child is known and loved. Thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful day today.